New Year, it's Simon from iJump. Welcome to 2009. I know we've been keeping on going over the holidays, but this is our first full-length episode of iJumpTV. We were in Wellington last week at the offices of MadeFromNewZealand.com, which, if you haven't checked it out, it's a really exciting idea. So we got on their Friday show, which is a show that comes on Friday, obviously, and so we did a behind-the-scenes shoot of how that all happened. So here we are, talking with a previous interviewee on iJumpTV, Tim Norton. So Tim, last time we talked to you was Plan HQ. Now it's that's still going, but it's Made from New Zealand is the biggest.
It's the big venture right now. Yeah. I mean, I have to say I am a bit of a multi-venture entrepreneur at the moment, and I don't take that lightly. I'm definitely making sure each business is running quite discreetly and quite successfully. So Plan HQ is a business that's been growing slowly but surely, but never really taken off. So we've got some great people on that, and mainly Jeremy Oliver. So he's really running that business by and large right now. Awesome. And it's all about tracking how well our customers we do have are doing, slowly but surely growing that business now. So Made from New Zealand's a real big opportunity and something we've been excited about for a long time. And people like Steve Adams, who's gone out, dug a massive firm up in Santa Monica, created a huge brand with exactly the kind of momentum we could actually use to launch New Zealand's global business community. So it went from the heart and the mind to something you can actually do and practically execute now. So yeah, Made from New Zealand, we're a very simple proposition. We want to promote, connect, and eventually help sell New Zealand products around the world. So stage one's promote, and it's very, very simple. We'll help increase your Google rank and get more traffic to your website, and then really go to the next level and take video profiles of businesses, make us look compelling, so when people are looking around the world or around the market, they capture New Zealand businesses in 90 seconds and see something that they really, really emotionally engage with. So that's a big part of the promote. Then we're going to move to connect and get all these entrepreneurs talking to each other, connected up in the business network, so they kind of understand here's where the industry is going, here's my role within it, and people actually start moving up that pipeline towards being export or global companies. So
fantastic.
A big part of that's going to be the international network, and there's a million Kiwis living offshore, and Kia's done a great job of getting about 27,000 expats registered on that network. So it's a very good chance we're working quite closely with them. We've started to do a lot of discussions with Kia. Very impressed with them and what they've pulled off. Stephen Tyndall, spent a lot of time and money getting that organisation moving over the last 8 years. So we want to work close with them and help really leverage what they've created. So awesome. Pretty exciting time, I think, for New Zealand business. And while there's a lot of talk about the recession, and then let's face it, it's very real, having a very real impact right now. All the more reason to be well connected and well promoted. And I think the opportunity here is to leave this recession as a confident economy full of powerful small businesses who are using social media, something you're pushing so strong, and able to promote and market themselves on a low budget. And that's the lean and mean Kiwi organisation that can actually, I think, take on the world and have a really big impact.
Definitely.
So, and I think the power of a network, so if we can get well networked up, that becomes an asset. And all around the world, when Kiwis show up, they know the other Kiwis, they've worked together, they've got their relationships built, and they're actually moving very fast, and people start to realise, don't know everything about these Kiwis, but they seem to be well networked everywhere they go. Right, yes. And that's an asset. So
you would say networking is a key skill for the 21st century?
Yeah, I'd have to say it is. I've done obviously I've invested a lot in using a network to build my business. I'm very aware that I have limited abilities, so I know what I am good at increasingly, but I certainly know what I'm not good at. So the network is everything. Whether it's people that are working for me, with me, everyone I'm involved with in terms of partnerships, most of them actually come through a network, and through promoting my personal brand and then helping other people. And by helping other people, people give back, and then you actually have trust. And once you've got a bit of trust, you can actually do business together. And I think that's something that Kiwis, we're a pretty trustworthy culture. And if we all just sort of give out a little bit between us, we're going to realise we actually have a very, very strong social fabric.
Totally. So I'm going to be a bit of a devil's advocate here. So what you're doing is what the government's been trying to do for years, like with sites like MarketNewZealand.com, that sort of thing. Why do you think it will be different this time?
Have to be, because look, there's no point in being scathing of the current government websites. I think it's about being realistic, and that is the process of entrepreneurialism is not something to be institutionalised. You can't just create it. It's something that's experienced, and I think increasingly, we've got more entrepreneurs now, and we are having more experience travelling around the world and understanding how to build a global business. That's not something we're experts at, and we haven't had decades of experience doing it. So it's a fresh experience that's being faced by the entrepreneurs right now, and our primary role in Made from New Zealand, that's why I'm doing Plan HQ, and I have a couple of things, is as an entrepreneur. you know, and that's the primary role. It's not a matter of trying to run it as an organisation simply. It's going, hey, as an entrepreneur, I need these promotional tools. I need to be well connected around the world, and I've already gone and done business in Asia, Australia, and the US, you know, over the last 7 or 8 years, continually, every year, and I know the difficulties and the challenges you face in getting on a plane and going overseas and just trying to do business. And awesome. I haven't had confidence issues, but it's not really about that. You realise it's actually just the practicality of building a network and building a brand. It's just a lot of time and money.
A lot easier said than done.
A lot easier said than done. Yeah. And I think it's all about lowering the barriers now. I look ahead and I think, how do I want the economy to look when I look at it in 3 years? From a business perspective, I want it easy to become an entrepreneur, quick to network up with other entrepreneurs, people take an idea through to a business, through to a global business very quickly, and the way to do that is definitely lowering the barriers, and I think that's our job as entrepreneurs together. There's a lot of barriers.
Cool. So there's a lot of social media involved in Made from New Zealand. What would your advice be to somebody who's got a small business, they want to get into this field? You know, how can they do it easily?
So it's pretty simple. I mean, you know, create a listing on Made from New Zealand like you would on lots of sites. I guess the big difference with Made from New Zealand is if you put yourself in this network, you'll get visibility among other entrepreneurs. So you'll probably end up having a coffee within a week or two with someone who you haven't necessarily met.
Fantastic.
Who might give you the conversation that just helps rise you up. So the second big thing is video profiles. It's something that's absolutely key, and the production cost of generating good quality videos that are compelling and are a key promotional tool is we're trying to bring that right down, and we're trying to bring it down because we're not just a mainstream production company. We're saying, look, we're going to focus on a clear format that makes the business look compelling. So we've really pulled that cost down to the point where we can actually, for $499 as an entry point, get a 90-second video of a business that makes them look compelling, and it's very professional, and it's a sort of asset that when someone comes to your website, they'll look at your video. They may not even read the rest of the pages, and it'll pre-qualify them. And I guess it's something I've had a lot of experience in. So I've been on TV in ABC in the US, Canadian TV in New Zealand several times, and what I know about getting on those shows is really it's about getting yourself out there, and once you get yourself out there and look back at yourself, you learn very quickly what you do and don't say right. So you start to clarify your proposition, and that's something key for entrepreneurs, because you can often hold up on your passion and talk a lot, and I'm obviously doing this conversation even, and that energy will go so far, but it's very difficult to keep repeating. So those video assets become assets for me now. So by the time I meet most people, they've watched 2 to 3 videos of me, totaling about 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes that I don't have to spend saying the same thing again.
Stuff. Cool.
And there's the 2 things. One is the time saving, but it's not actually a deeper. The idea that I want to engage with people, and if they've already gone through that, they kind of know a whole lot about me. And I respect them because I've just engaged them. Like, oh, we're taking the time to look at my videos, but hey, I want to take more time to engage with you and spend time.
That's really cool.
You know, and then you can actually get into new stuff together and have new conversations, and that's what I like having. I like having new conversations. So you know, the video, I know anyone can do that. And I've gone and put myself right at the edge, I think. And you know, we're in a startup TV series, and I'm quite experienced compared to the average person on TV, but that's just by throwing myself in there doing one video at a time.
Not everyone's into that, eh?
No, they're not. No.
So that's a really cool service. Okay, awesome. So they find out more details about that, madefromnewzealand.com.
Yes, absolutely. Check out some of the profiles and just find one that makes you feel emotionally engaged, and you think, hey, that's cool, and think about yourself and go, I could do that too, and just click on the button and fill out a tiny bit of the form.
Very cool. Hey, thanks, Tim.
Thanks a lot, Simon.
Cool.
Always a pleasure.
Catch you later.
Cheers.
See the whole episode that we were interviewed in on their YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe to iJumpTV so you get every episode. We've got some great stuff coming up this year, and also we're introducing our email newsletter. So if you just want a little summary of information every couple of weeks, please subscribe to that. There's details on our website. So that was Tim from Made from New Zealand. Subscribe. Or if you want it all, and if you want it now, then the best thing to do is subscribe to our blog, either by email or by RSS feed. There's instructions on how to do that. iJumpTV.co.nz/subscribe.